Hello everyone, this is Jim Okarzinski with your week 6 screencast video. So the activity moves from chapter 1 in selecting a research topic to chapter 2 in the Curious Researcher. Chapter 2 is all about researching for the end goal of preparing an annotated bibliography and the research paper, which we do toward the end of the semester. So we're going to run through some activities over the next couple of weeks in Chapter 2. Discussion board number 8 is all about exercise 2.1 in the textbook. So remember, a lot of these activities are now moved into the textbook area. So I just want to caution everybody, coming after our topic proposals, research proposals, our review this week is that research and writing process of this course. So I'd like to get over to the module here, to the week 6 module. Scroll down. Yeah, we'll start with the overview, and the objectives are pretty straightforward. As you notice this week, there's only one particular discussion board activity. This is to lessen some of the activity and allow you to focus on building this annotated bibliography. So I'm going to run through this assignment kind of quickly. Read pages 59 and 60 in the Curious Researcher about the evaluative bibliography that Ballinger talks about. Sometime this week, I'll produce a separate and more up-to-date instructional video on the annotated bibliography, but be aware of the minimum requirements of an annotated bibliography. It's to have an introduction, 3 main parts to this particular assignment, where you begin with a focused research question and a paragraph explaining the background information. Pretty straightforward, and I give you a word count. Now you need a minimum of 6 sources, preferably between 6 and 8 sources, with at least 1 or 2 sources from each of the 4 categories listed below. Okay. Sources are organized by category with an MLA citation followed by an annotation. This is the main body of your annotated bibliography. So it's citation, annotation. And at the end, you need a conclusion. Explain where you are now in your thinking, having researched 6 to 8 sources and worked with those sources. You've picked up some additional knowledge about your topic. And you must have a tentative thesis statement that you can use to help shape your research project. So these are the 4 categories here. One is the Academic Search Complete database at the Moraine Valley Library. There'll be some library videos that will be coming up in the next week or so, but you can find that off of the main library page. Now, what I consider just regular internet sources are typically unpublished, sponsored by organizations, businesses, governments. They include blogs and any type of web sources, okay? Mostly generalized sources. Multimedia sources is the third category here, which would be documentary films, TED presentations, some limited YouTube videos if they're appropriate. And the last category is the living sources or field work, interviews and surveys. You can create a survey about your research topic through Google Forms. It's a simple, straightforward process. The textbook in those pages 67 to 78 covers how to put together open-ended questions for a survey, and also help you develop research questions or interview questions if there was an individual that might have some expertise on your particular topic. Okay, so these are the 4 categories of the annotated bibliography. Now I do have an example of an annotated bibliography. One thing I want to caution everyone is that from semester to semester the assignment does change. However, the basic structure and looks of an annotated bibliography and the content generally stays the same. So as you'll see here, we have a citation, okay? The first part of an annotation, second part of an annotation, and then the relevancy. So let me get back to the next section here. is all about how to write an annotation. So there's 1, 2, 3 parts here that is described in this particular section in the course module. All right, I also have an instructional video about an annotation. So let's get back to the example here. Okay, as you see, the first part, second part, and the third part. Credibility of the author, summary of the reading, the source, and also the relevance to contribution to your topic. And as I scroll here briefly, you'll see the same pattern: citation, annotation, citation, annotation. Now this is a lengthy document. 6 sources. Good sources will be somewhere in the 1,800 to 2,000 word range just on the annotations alone. So I want to make everyone aware this is not something you can throw together in a weekend or a day. It should take some consistent effort over the next several weeks. That is due, I believe, end of October. All right. If you have any questions or issues about your research topic or where we're going, please send me an email. Good luck this week.